All right, so before we get started with today's video, I want to talk about my friends from over at So Avant-Garde. All right, So Avant-Garde is a place where you can go and really elevate your fragrance experience. All right, so they specialize in niche fragrances, and the world of niche can be a little bit scary, a little bit intimidating. All right, but So Avant-Garde, they offer sampling, and I highly suggest sampling. All right, so they have some of the top brands of Creeds and Parfums de Marly and Nichonnaise, just to name a few, but so much more. All right, so use my code DEDRICK20 to save you some money on a sample set, single samples, and of course full bottles if you're ready to make that leap. So Avant-Garde, DEDRICK20, save you some money, and tell them I sent you. All right, and they have great customer service, and you'll have a great experience. All right, so let's get into today's video. YouTube, what's going on, YouTube? What is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, you got one more time, DEDRICK Jr., and I'm back with another fragrance video. All right, so Smell Good family, hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic, positive energy and positive vibes. Hopefully, truly everyone has experienced that for sure. All right, so lately we've been doing, and I did it on accident, honestly. I've been thinking about some of my favorite notes, and I guess you guys kind of picked up on some of those videos over the past couple of months. I've only done like maybe one or two, but I've had two people from the Smell Good family ask me to spend a little focus on the note of vanilla. All right, so today I have my 5 favorite vanilla fragrances in my collection. This could have been a top 10 or a top 15, but lately I've been wanting to challenge myself to be as accurate as possible, so I'm only giving 5, so no room for error with these fragrances. All right, so all of these offer a little bit different when it comes to the art of vanilla, and I'm looking forward to breaking that down to y'all. All right, so you know, vanilla is just one of those notes that it can carry a fragrance. All right, it could be the feature of a fragrance, or it could bring some balance to a fragrance, or it could provide some mystery to a fragrance. There's a lot that could be done with the note of vanilla. All right, so and all 5 of these kind of go in different directions, but at the end of the day, it does keep the vanilla, the quality of vanilla, the importance of vanilla. It you know, the value of vanilla is displayed very well in these fragrances. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into a Smell Good family. All right, up first, this is top 5. This fragrance changed my life. And it's a masterpiece, man. It is beautiful. Just got it earlier this year, and boy, the hype on it is crazy and through the roof, and it is warranted. From the house of Virtus. All right, we have Virtus Vanilla Oud. Man, if you haven't smelled this, if you haven't put your nose on this, you are missing out. Vanilla is here, yes. Caramel and oud, spices are here. It's a lot going on, but the blend of this, how smooth that it is, just the quality of it is by far crazy. And once you get down to the mid and the dry down, the vanilla, a high quality vanilla, really shines as it kind of dries all the way down, get as level as it possibly can. This changes on your skin 2 to 3 times, at least on mine it does. But when you truly get down to the base of this thing, that vanilla is standing tall. It is rich, it is smooth, it is balanced. The sweetness is just right, and a job well done from the people over there in Virtus. This is definitely top 5 vanilla forever. From the house of Virtus, we have Vanilla Oud. Vanilla Oud. All right, up next, man, from the house of Nichonnaise. The OG gets all the love, but I personally love the flanker more. From the house of Nichonnaise, we have Ani X. Man, the way that Nichonnaise readdressed this fragrance, we're adding some freshness in it. There's some unique notes in here, like melon, a note of melon that's in here that plays with that gourmandish vanilla feel. It's very warm, inviting, alluring, but it's crazy to me how the freshness in the beginning of this thing complements the richness of the vanilla, especially as it continues to develop and then ultimately dries down. So a very unique vanilla scent, especially with the X flanker line, and it's just done beautifully. I really enjoy wearing it. And honestly, I don't have a full bottle of the OG. I have a nice size decant, but I'm confident in saying that I like this better because of that added element of fruitiness that really keeps the thickness of the vanilla at bay until it continues to dry down. So it gets sweeter as it goes, but once you get down to the dry down, that's where it shines the most, and I prefer that in a heavier vanilla scent. So this stuff is awesome. From the house of Nishane, we have Ani X. Get your sample of this, man. Head over to So Avant-Garde, my friends over there. Hit my coupon code, DEDRICK20, save you 20% on a sample, and see if you enjoy it, all right? Up next, from the house of Mercedes, probably, you know, over the past couple of years, the unquestioned vanilla affordable king, all right? From the house of Mercedes, all right? We have Mercedes-Benz Club Black. This is rich, sweet, and powerful, warm vanilla with benzoin and incense, and this stuff shines. All of these shine, but this one really shines in the cooler months. That benzoin vanilla incense combo cuts through, and for what you pay, and no disrespect to Mercedes, but for them to be able to produce a quality fragrance like this is wild to me. It is wild to me, but they did a great job. Very affordable online. Kind of get harder and harder to get during the actual colder seasons because people are buying them left and right. You know, people have talked about this, including myself, in high regards, and rightfully so. But this is an amazing vanilla scent. Big time bang for your buck. Very affordable, but high quality. Best of both worlds. You can save you a great dollar, save you a good dollar or two, but also experience great quality. Awesome vanilla scent. Fellas, ladies, unisex for sure. The incense on it really provides a little bit more darker, edgier feel and smell to the vanilla. It's really, really good. From the house of Mercedes-Benz, we have Mercedes-Benz Club Black. Good stuff. Get your nose on it for sure if you have not. Up next, from the house of Parfums de Marly, all right, we have Layton. Man, another staple, you know? You get into the niche world and you experience things at a different level when you get there. And I remember my first couple of times wearing this, and the apple, the vanilla, the mint in the opening. It was just a different take on it. And the vanilla in here, once this thing starts to dry down, really shines. You get this nice spice added with the vanilla. So this sweet and spicy feel, very mass appealing DNA. I've never heard nobody who says they don't think Layton doesn't smell good. I have heard some people say they're not the biggest fan and they can pass. I've heard that, and that's cool because fragrances are subjective. But as far as somebody saying they flat out don't like Layton, I've never heard that ever. And and if you don't know, you might want to find out for yourself if you like it or not. But beautiful vanilla based fragrance, especially when you get to the mid and the dry down. But the offerings of the green apple, the offerings of the slight spices to it, the mint in the opening. Some say it kind of comes off like Vicks Vapor Rub. I don't necessarily get that at all. I do get a mintiness to it that is very pleasant to my nose, and this stuff is good. Very good vanilla scent. From the house of Parfums de Marly, we have Layton. Great stuff here, man, for sure. All right, and last but not least, man, it's just great, and it's awesome. From the house of Tom Ford, we have Noir Extreme. Oh man, Tom Ford does it again. The king of the seductive fragrance. And here is another. Now this features the beautiful note of coffee, which is a representation of an Indian dessert, all right? Kind of adds a nuttiness to it, or a thick richness with a nuttiness vibe. But the vanilla in the base in this keeps it standing, and the vanilla wins in the end. What I mean by that is it stands tall. The smoothness of this DNA, the well-rounded balance of it, is seen to me being held together by the quality of the vanilla. So even with the spices, even with how creamy it is, even with the coffee note that brings a touch of nuttiness to this DNA, the vanilla at the end is what ultimately shines, especially when you get down to the dry down. So you want to pay a little bit more of a premium, just like you will for the Virtus and the Ani and the Layton, but you want something that has something that you necessarily don't recognize in the coffee. Look into this one, man. Sexiness attractiveness for sure. When you smell this, at least to me, it just it's attractiveness. it's attractive. That's what I think. So this stuff is also great vanilla scent. If you're into vanilla and you haven't got your nose on this one, try it out. I would bet that you would be a fan. From the house of Tom Ford, we have Noir Extreme. Very good stuff. All right, very good stuff. All right, man, so that wraps up my top 5 vanilla fragrances in my entire collection. I couldn't rank them because it was too hard. It was too hard to do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I just put them all together and then rolled them out. But these 5 vanilla fragrances are awesome. I'm a huge fan of vanilla, especially when it has a little bit more to offer. But the vanilla ends up being the focal point. Just like in all of these, especially when they get down to the base and they get down to the dry down. Beautiful stuff overall. So Smuggler family, let me know down below in the comments, what are some of your favorite vanilla fragrances? Is it any of these? Is it something else? Do you not like these? Or you know, what's your thought process on the note of vanilla? All right, so let me know down below, Smuggler family, and can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. All right, so as always, be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves. Remember to splack it up, splack it down, splack it that thing all around. And remember, what you put out to this world, it's exactly what you are going to get back. That's fact, that's law, scientifically proven. If I'm correct, it's scientifically proven. All right, so till next time, man, y'all be cool and